it's Samara Renee, and if you are restarting your life and getting your health in line and just becoming the woman that you always wished you could be, this is your channel. So make sure to like and subscribe, in particular with my fitness journey and also my life. So quick update when it comes to my GLP-1 journey. I have been really working hard in the gym. The only day I was feeling a little funky was on Friday. I had like a weird like stomach thing. I think it was like the salad I had or something about like the salad I eat every day just really bothered my stomach, and that didn't go over well. So I have been feeling like pretty good this week on GLP-1. The only weird day I had was on Monday, and my body just did not feel like it got enough protein, so I started feeling really like weird. So I ended up going to the store and grabbing some tuna and had that, and that was great. I should probably have some more today. And after that, it perked me up and I was completely fine. So hydration has been doing pretty well, even though I've been a little bit down today. And so I've been like pretty much on top of it. I don't know, I feel like I'm still like, I still get hungry. I don't want to get to a point where I don't feel like hungry enough to want to eat. Like there's some people who are just like, I don't even feel like eating at all. And I don't want to get to that point. I still want to like have an appetite, but not like crazy. So it's really helped with like the hormonal eating, because that's normally what I have like right before my period is I'll just eat everything in sight. And so that was helpful. And I just continued to push through on my workouts and lift heavy. And I weighed myself, granted, like I broke the bottom little feet thing on the bottom of my scale, but I have to recheck it. I think I'm down, at least it told me it was 10 pounds. I'm not buying that. I'm thinking at least I'm down 5. And I don't know if I feel any better, any different, but I don't know. I still don't feel like I'm looking like myself. I look in the mirror at home and I'm like, I still just don't feel like I should. You know, I just don't look like I should. So pretty much my eating has just been like protein, veggies, pretty simple, and really eating light in the evenings, maybe like chicken. I had fish. I'm gonna make fish tonight. No side effects, but then again, I'm on the lowest dose, and I think I will be on this dose for at least the next 3 months, and then we'll see if we want to go up. I'm actually pretty comfortable right now, so based off of like how much weight I lose by the time we hit, so probably March, April, May, June, like June, if I'm not like down, I think we're supposed to be like 5 to 10% of my body weight, then I need to go up. So other than that, that's about it. And I've been on a kick with my life. I have definitely been having some mental stuff going on in my mind about the past and, you know, my previous breakup and stuff. I'm still like, I don't know, I think there's a lot of things about it that just have turned me off to the idea of like dating anytime soon. And so I am just focusing on myself and being super hyper independent. So today I've been looking for like an automotive class for like women where you can just learn like the basics on how to really take care of your car. I know how to check my oil and things like that, but I don't remember if my dad ever taught us how to change a tire. Like he was always the one who like just called AAA, but we did know how to at least like check our oil and all that sort of thing. So I ended up finding a class. So I'm going to go do that in a couple weeks. And so I thought it would be really empowering for me. And in particular, like if I'm going to be traveling and going back on my trips again, I need to know how to change a tire, especially if I'm in the middle of nowhere, because it's going to take AAA even longer. So I just want to be able to handle stuff for myself and all that sort of thing. So I don't know if I mentioned on the last video, but I plan a trip for Memorial Day weekend. I'm gonna go spend a night in Joshua Tree, which will be great, and I'm staying at one of the campgrounds. So I'm gonna do a little car camping moment, and that should be fun. And so I'm getting hyped up for that trip. And the good thing about going to this automotive class is that you can actually like use your car. So I'm hoping that the gal who's the mechanic, that you can actually get like second opinion. So I'm hoping that she'll be able to like take a look at my car, and I think it's like charges something like 30 or 50 bucks for like a 30-minute consultation. So I'm hoping that she'll just tell me enough that I can just get by, and she can just say, oh no, you don't need that, like that's ridiculous, like just change this sensor out and you're good to go. So that's my hope with going to this class, is that I can like call her And then eventually, like if I do get another car in the future, it's definitely going to be used, so I can go to her and ask for like an opinion on the car and whatnot. So I am looking forward to that. That will be in March. And then yeah, just trying to get like excited. I have a couple of trips that are on my like bucket list for this year. Many of them are local trips, and like I dropped to a tree like twice, but I've never hiked. So that's what I'm going to do in May. And my main thing is like my car, is figuring out like what I'm gonna do with this car. I like paid it off. I was hoping to like at least give myself like a couple of more years, at least give myself like a year or two to like save up, and so I can buy another car, which I want to get like a little compact SUV, like a Honda CR-V is what I want. And I have a vision of like, do you have like a new color that's kind of like off-grid? It's kind of weird, but it feels like very nature like to me, so I thought it'd be cool. And yeah, but it's really expensive. So other than that, yeah, the mental game has like definitely been getting me down. I've been feeling quite blue this past week. On the weekend, I was really having a hard time, so I have been listening to Maria Kondo, and she is all about organizing, and she's from Japan, and she's got this whole like organizing system. And if you don't know about her, look her up. And she talks about like keeping things in your home that spark joy, and like letting go of the things that don't. And so I went looking for, I was looking for my social security card and I couldn't find it. So I was like, God, I'm like, maybe I left it here. And I went and I looked at my storage unit, and then I was like, ugh, I just need to come here and just clean everything out, get rid of everything. And then I came home, and then I started cleaning on Friday night. And I just realized like I still have too much stuff. So this weekend I just went on like a crazy binge of organizing. I finally got my car cleaned out. I got it washed. I did like a mini detail to it, even though I missed the back doors somehow. And the car's looking better. Like I have my shoes organized in baskets. So I feel like so much better about that. And I'm just like, I can't expect to have like get good things in my life if I don't take care of the things that I do have. So that's one thing. So I finally got the car done. My trunk is almost clean. I had some water spill out, and so it smells like mildewy back there, but I pretty much have like my whole thing cleaned out. I think I'm gonna throw away my beach umbrella, and that's all that's left. So that's a big task that I've been waiting to do. And then the storage unit is gonna have to be done soon at some point, because there's so much stuff in it that I don't even need. And I'm like, why am I holding on to this stuff if I have, it gives me no joy and I'm not using it, and it's really dusty and I don't want that in my house. So that's pretty much like what I've been up to. It's just really like getting cleaned up. And like no matter like how many books I read about like finance and organizing, they always talk about getting your life in order and tidying. And I love to tidy, but I'm like, I've always had this like goal to be a really organized person, and I'm not always in the best way. Like compared to like a lot of other people that I have in my life, I'm much more organized, but I still feel like I can tighten it up. Like my wardrobe, I got my closet, like all my clothes are like color coordinated and all that stuff. Like all of my icons on my phone are color sorted, and I like that, but I still feel like I can step it up. So I also am getting my financial game together. I set up all of my savings accounts with different names for goals of things that I want to do. And so I'm working on that. And yeah, so I'm working on, I have a really specific goal for this year financially, and I'm working towards that. And so I'm just trying to keep this car going. So I'm hoping that we can get her ready to go and somehow get this car smog so I can keep driving it at least for another like year. So anywho, that's what's happening in my life. I am just simmering and taking a moment from the dating world, and I'm like really like, I don't even know if I want to do this again. Like, to be honest, I'm like, I gotta figure out like what I'm gonna do with my life, and I just can't go there. So right now I'm just distracting myself with this upcoming trip, looking into some other things that I want to get, and like looking for another car and putting that on my bucket list of what I want. So anywho, yeah, and my fitness journey. So like nothing dramatic with the GLP-1, but I definitely am eating much less, and it's helping with the food. Like I still have like food conversations, and I'm like, ooh, that sounds good. Like I would love to eat that, but it's not as bad. So that's been the good part, is it's definitely has settled down, but I'm kind of like, I wonder what I can eat. But I'm definitely not snacking as much, for sure, because I used to just eat all day, just mindlessly eat. Definitely not snacking all day, but I still have a sweet tooth. So that's something that I'm noticing, is I still want something sweet like fruit or like raisins, just to kind of like give me like a little perk. But other than that, I'm doing pretty good. And yeah, lifting heavy, as you can see in the videos. So anyways, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Every Wednesday you guys will get a video from me, and walk with me as I walk through this journey of my life. I'm still feeling very lost about what I want to do and where I'm going and my goals and things like that, and you'll walk with me as I figure this out, and we can figure it out together. So I'll see you guys next time.